tools and equipment? Check. Okay, good day everyone. I have already checked the assessment area and the tools and equipment for your assessment. So overall, everything is in good condition, functional, and complete. Once again, good day everyone. I am Nikki Paula V. Dohenges. I am an accredited competency assessor for bread and pastry production. So here is my ID, proof that I am accredited. So I would like to acknowledge the presence of our processing officer, Mr. Robert Tanyan, our AC manager, Mr. Carlos Benitez, and our TESDA provincial representative, Ms. Annalyn Santos. Okay, so you don't have to worry about their presence. They are here to oversee the conduct of competency assessment and to check if the conduct is in accordance with the prescribed standards. Okay? They will not assess you. Let me first check your attendance. Please present to me your admission slip once your name is called. Okay? And check the spelling if it is correct. You need to put your signature beside your name. Mr. Jomar Bonavente. Thank you. Miss Grace Esguerra. Thank you. So I have here with me the accomplished self-assessment guide. This is an indication that you know and you can perform all the units of competency enumerated in bread and pastry production and C2. Is that clear? So the purpose of taking the assessment is to determine the level of competency and licensing the skills that you attained during your training, certification for national certificate, and skills audit and OHS audit. Is that clear? Okay. And today, I am going to administer the competency assessment for bread and pastry production and C2. So the qualification is composed of basic, common, and core competency. Under the assessment, you will also undergo the basic and common competency, but the main focus in taking the assessment is the core competency. For the core competency, we have 5 qualifications. Prepare and produce bakery products, prepare and produce pastry products, prepare and present gâteaux, torts, and cakes, prepare and display petit four, and number 5, present desserts. Is that clear? Okay, so I have here the different tasks to be performed in bread and pastry production and C2 assessment are the following. Under COC1, prepare and produce bakery products such as soft roll. On COC2, prepare and display petit four. You are going to produce a Swiss roll or buttercream frosting cake and a bite-sized product. Is that clear? Okay. So, to determine your knowledge and skills for bread and pastry production and C2 assessment, I will collect the evidences with the use of demonstration and oral questioning. These assessment methods can help to measure your underpinning skills and knowledge. So, if you have concerns or questions, just raise your hand and I'm willing to assist you. But once the assessment had started, please refrain from making questions. It is no longer allowed. However, during the assessment, if you have physical or any form of difficulty, do not hesitate to call my attention so we can address it immediately. Am I clear? For the allowable adjustments, who among you have a hypertension, poor eyesight, or any illness? Okay, if you have some difficulties due to your disability, don't be shy. I am willing to guide you. If during the assessment you are obligated to pray in a specific time due to your religion, feel free to inform me so that I will adjust. Okay? So, for the issuance of national certificate and you found out that you are competent, after the assessment, the AC manager shall inform you where you can claim your national certificate within 5 working days. after the assessment, okay? Just bring one passport size picture, white background with name tag, and 50 pesos for the printed certification fee. And if you found out that you are not yet competent, don't worry, you can reassess anytime at your own convenience. For some cases, number one, if in this case that the reassessment is full qualification, you have to undergo the whole assessment process. For example, in bread and pastry production and C2, there are two COCs, COC1 and COC2. If you found yourself competent in COC1 but not in COC2, it means that you can reassess for COC2 only. And when you pass it, you'll get the certificate, the national certificate. Failing to complete all the COCs for 2 consecutive times, you need to undergo the refresher. Is that clear? Okay, so, and in case you have questions regarding to the assessment result, you have to write to appeal to the TESDA provincial office where the assessment center and assessor accredited. With regards to the result of the assessment, we observe strictly confidentiality to ensure your integrity. The result is only available to authorized personnel and to the institution where you had your actual training. In relation to this assessment package, it is kept in a secured place to guarantee its integrity. May I ask all candidates to refrain from giving away information during the assessment? Okay, thank you. Before we start, I will discuss the do's and don'ts during the actual assessment. Please listen carefully. Number 1, please observe safety as you perform the different tasks. Number 2, use PPE such as hairnet, apron, and avoid wearing accessories. Make sure to check the electrical equipment before plugging it, and turn off your cell phone, and you are not allowed to talk to other candidates. Is that clear? Okay, so in case of accident, please call my attention immediately so we can provide first aid. Our first aid cabinet is located at the right side of the door. Okay, so for your personal needs, such as comfort room, it is located at the end of the hallway, and you can take your meal at our canteen. So however, during the same assessment, you are not allowed to leave premises here in our assessment center. Do you understand? Okay, before I give you your numbers, 1 and 2, I will administer the competency assessment agreement. Do you have any questions? Okay. So, I will give you 15 minutes and please read them carefully so that you may be able to do and to know what to do during the assessment. If you have difficulties understanding the instruction, do not hesitate to ask. I may be able to translate it from English to Tagalog. Okay, any questions or clarification? If not, everybody must be ready now. Candidates, here is your number 1 and 2. Number 1, number 2. Please now proceed to your designated table in our assessment. Okay, before you start, I will just give you some instruction. I will give you 5 hours to finish your task in 2 COCs. Once you are done, please put your output in the presentation table with your designated number. Here are the tools, equipment, and ingredients while you are performing the task. I will observe you using this rating sheet. After the demonstration, please wait to our waiting areas. I call you one by one for the oral questioning. Afterwards, I will give feedback on your performance. You may start now. Okay, candidates, it's almost done. Before leaving the workplace area, please clean the tools and equipment and arrange it to its proper storage and do not leave any premises. Thank you so much. Okay, candidate number 1, Mr. Jomar. Please proceed to our interview area. How are you in your assessment? Okay, that's good to hear. I will ask questions to know your underpinning knowledge, okay? So what are the tools and materials needed in preparing and packaging dessert? What is the importance of packaging dessert? Okay, you have answered all questions correctly, but next time, try to make your voice loud and clear. In your actual demonstration, you perform different skills in bread and pastry and C2. You have done the 2 COCs and accomplished it within 5 hours. On your soft roll, the texture is good and color is golden brown. The appearance is good as well as the result of the dinner roll. On your Swiss roll is also good. It is very fluffy, and you are able to roll it without any damages as well. With the condition with your petit four. With my observation in the result of the prescribed criteria for the assessment, you are found to be as competent in bread and pastry production and C2. Please sign this competency assessment result summary. You can claim your national certificate within 5 working days after the assessment to the TESDA Provincial Office in P. Herrera Street, Batangas. The office is open from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Don't forget to bring the cars together with a passport size picture, white background with name tag, and 50 pesos for the certification fee. Thank you so much. You may now proceed to our waiting area for further announcement. Okay, candidate number 2. Please proceed to our interview area. How are you in your assessment? Okay, so I will ask questions to know your underpinning knowledge, okay? So what are the tools and materials needed in preparing and packaging dessert? What is the importance of packaging dessert? Okay, you have answered all questions correctly. In your actual demonstration, you have done it within 5 hours. In your COC1, based with the outcome of your soft roll, I found out it results with wrong measurements of the ingredients, and you don't use the proper tools and equipment as with the result of your COC2. You've done your Swiss roll in a not good condition. Why do you think it turned to half pieces as you roll it? Okay, I suggest to roll immediately the sponge cake as you remove it right away from the heat. Do not wait an hour or minutes before rolling it. By doing it causes stalling and will affect the texture of your product, okay? With the result of my observation in your assessment and to the result of the prescribed criteria for your assessment, you are found as not yet competent. However, when you are ready, you can be reassessed anytime at your own convenience. When you take reassessment, be well prepared, review all the lectures in your training, and always focus on what you are doing. Okay? So if you have doubt with the assessment result, you have the right to appeal to the TESDA Provincial Office, where the assessment center and assessor are accredited. Well, could you please sign these cards? Okay, do you have any questions, candidate number 2? Thank you very much. Don't lose hope because I'm sure the next time you reapply for the assessment, you'll be competent. Good luck and God bless. Thank you so much. You may now proceed to our waiting area for further announcement. Excuse me, sir. This is the result of our assessment. So, we have two candidates. One is competent and one is not yet competent. So, here are the documents, the attendance, the admission slip, feedback form, summary of result of the assessment. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you so much for having me as your assessor. Good luck to your careers and God bless you all. Thank you.